guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you read the title for this video, then you probably know this video is going to be about. I'm just gonna get right into it. Basically, on Sunday night, or Sunday morning I guess, we had someone break into our house. We recently moved into a new area and it's not the safest of areas, so we kind of always had this. Me personally, I mean, I was always kind of scared of this happening. Never really would imagine this actually happening to you until it happens to you. Sunday morning, I woke up at around 6:45 a.m. because like, where's my phone? I couldn't find it anywhere and it was literally in my hand when I had fallen asleep. I was like, that's really weird. My phone isn't anywhere to be found. So I'm sitting there like with my duvet, literally shaking it like this. I'm like looking under the bed, I'm looking everywhere in my room. I come to the conclusion, phone is not here. I've checked everywhere. So I think in my head, you know, maybe I went downstairs in the middle of the night, left it there, which I would never do because I never really wake up in the middle of the night, number one. Number two, I would never go downstairs and leave my phone. But I'm like, okay, this is the only possibility. So this must be what happened. I went downstairs and I'm coming down the stairs and I look, because we have a duplex, and I'm looking and the front door is wide open and I'm like, all the cabinets are open, all the doors are open. There's no way, you know, like you would never believe that it would actually happen. I come to the conclusion that my friend has left for university and she was just in a huge rush, you know, and maybe she forgot to close the door and she left all the cabinets open. I don't know, but there's no way that I got broken into, right? I go upstairs to see if she's still there and I open the door and she's like, what? Like, you know, she was asleep, so she's like, why are you waking me up? Our front door is wide open, all the cabinets are open, my phone is gone. I think we got broken into. She's like, no way. Go downstairs and we're looking, our keys are gone, home keys, purse was gone, like not even my purse, but like my book bag, my London Makeup School book bag that had like wallet in it, my umbrella in it, my book in it that I was 10 pages away from finishing, tampons. I was like, why did you steal that? Those are the first things that we noticed. And then we went into the storage room and I noticed that they took a lot of my shoes. Recently bought like 2 or 3 pairs of Air Force Ones and they took them. And they were in the nicest colorways as well, so that's great. I go upstairs, I'm looking in my room. A friend visited me recently and I noticed that they took like a pack of smokes that she left, something from beside my bed. I noticed that my phone was gone. So then I'm like looking around and I noticed that my camera bag is gone as well. First it was like only my stuff. Flatmate didn't have anything taken from her. It was just all of my stuff that was taken from me. We called the police, came, they took a report down, and then we got the forensics team to come just in case we could find a fingerprint or something like that. And they had also used money on my card at a McDonald's and they spent 25 pounds at a newsstand right after they had broken into our house. The scariest part was the fact that they had came into my room while I was asleep, reached over me because I was asleep on my bed, like on the side. I always kind of sleep like on the side, and my phone was basically in my hand because I had fallen asleep the night before watching movies. Had reached over me to grab my phone out of my hand while I was asleep. They're kind of cheeky. I don't know, I think it was done in a hurry because everything was open, the door was open, they used my card after. It just seemed very weird. After the forensics team came, me and my friend were sitting there and we were like, this feels personally weird that it was just my stuff taken. Sat there for like 3 hours trying to investigate who could have came into our house, and we like came to the conclusion that it was this guy that we knew. In the end, we had a CCTV camera right beside our front door. Allowed to see the CCTV footage when it's not your property and you don't own the camera, which is really frustrating, but we were able to speak with the person who came to our house to change the locks. Obviously couldn't stay in our house another night knowing that these guys had actively taken our keys as like I can come back whenever like I want to. Felt like they were gonna come back, so no way that we can stay here. We were like, please just tell us like who it is because we're pretty sure that it's someone that we know. Told us in the end that it was 2 guys, a white guy and an Asian guy. The white guy had hired the Asian guy to break in because we have a bolt and then we also have like a door that you can lock. Bolt is was closed at the time of the break-in, and there was no signs of forced entry too, so we were like, did they hop in through the balcony? Like, what could have possibly happened? The CCTV footage, they had found that the guy tried to open the door and it was closed, obviously, because we lock our doors every night. The Asian guy came and he opened the door with a credit card. He had just swiped it. Really crazy, because normally you can't do that with bolted doors because there was 4 bolts in it. So I don't know how he did it. He was obviously trained in breaking, I don't know, he was probably something he does in this area. The scariest part for me was just the fact that they literally came into my room while I was asleep and were probably like, well, they literally were staring over me. What if I had woken up, you know? It happened this week and it kind of threw me off. I wanted to just make a video about it because I cannot believe that this has happened to me. You know, I'm moving to London. You hear things about how crazy it is, and me myself, you know, I've had a chaotic time here. Definitely had a lot of things happen, but I just, yeah, this one really hit me hard. Like, just the fact that 2 men broke into my home. I didn't even wake up. They stole all my things. The thing they stole was my biometrics residency permit, so now I can't leave the country to get that back, and I'm supposed to be going home for Christmas. So life just really likes to throw me a lot of curveballs. I'm so grateful that they didn't touch me or it wasn't violent. Honestly, I'm kind of happy I didn't wake up, because that would have been even more traumatic. Experience has been already. I can't believe it happened. Slowly going through like the motions to try and put my life back together. Don't really care that much here, so they're not really cooperating as much as I would have thought that they would. Yeah, I'm just used to like Canadian standards, because I feel like in Canada they care a lot. Even I went to Italy and I broke my foot. That's another story. It was story time for how chaotic my life is, if you guys ever want me to. People in the hospitals there were just like, I had to go back to Canada after I went to Italy to get my foot checked. Such a contrast to the medical care and the people, and how like it's just so crazy, the differences. In London, this probably happens so much that they just have to kind of pick and choose their cases. Things are all replaceable, and that's the important thing, is that I didn't get hurt. Lucky to not have been hurt. Things like these, you just kind of have to find things that you're grateful about in order to not wallow in self-pity. The day that it happened, maybe 2 or 3 days after, I just wanted to sit in my bed and cry. I remember telling my friend the night before that this happened, like, wow, life is actually working out for me. Like, I feel really happy right now. Next morning, I wake up to my house being broken into and only my things gone. Her flatmate, who's a light sleeper, was gone at this time. Came back, we realized that the record player that she had was gone. Another pair of her shoes was gone. It's the only room that they went into. Everything happens for a reason, right? Ready to let it go and just kind of restart my life. And I'm really upset about, especially when it comes to YouTube, is the fact that they stole my camera that I've had since I was like 16. Grateful for everything that you have and for the people that you have, because what would have happened if they were violent? I don't know. If you live in London, don't get a ground floor apartment, flat, duplex, house, anything. It's the one piece of advice I can give to you. Never do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not really sure what else to say about this video. Please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me a lot, and comment down below because I love interacting with you guys. This video, share it, do whatever you can to help me, because my house got broken into and I'm gonna need to replace all my things. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be back next week with another video. Lock your doors, ladies and gentlemen, and don't live on a ground floor if you're in London.